guys, Trish P from CFB Trenton's PSP reconditioning team. I'm here for a functional core strength class today. We'll get started in a couple minutes. All that you'll need today is a yoga mat and some form of light-ish weight. I have a sizable textbook and a 6-pound medicine ball that I happen to own, but whatever works for you. Today, I'm going to ask, what is your favorite animal? Mine is a wombat, and the reasons are plentiful. Wombats are by far the best marsupial. Why? Mostly because of their self-defense technique. Their main protection is that they have a toughened cartilaginous layer over their rump that other animals can't bite through. They can also run for about 90 seconds at 25 miles per hour, which is a lot faster than I can run for even about 5 seconds. Despite their stocky frames, they can book it back to their burrows, away from their predators, where they will then burrow in with their rump backwards, and when their predator goes to bite them, they can basically twerk their predator's head to the roof of the burrow, thereby incapacitating what one might think the superior predator. There's your fun animal fact for the day. And now I can get started. It's officially 3 o'clock. Alright guys, I'm Trish P from CFB Trenton's reconditioning team. I'm here today for a functional core circuit with you. Superset exercises, we're going to go through all of them. In the description of this video, you will find a disclaimer as well as a questionnaire, the Get Active questionnaire from CSEP. This questionnaire does go through some of the risks of exercise and allows you to evaluate your own risk and whether or not you are prepared to begin an exercise program. In participating in this video, we assume that you have gone through the disclaimer as well as the questionnaire and are ready to exercise. For today's circuit, all that you need is a light-ish weight or object. I'm going to use either a substantial textbook or a 6-pound medicine ball, both of which I happen to own in my very limited exercise equipment. I will not be playing music today. I very much encourage you to play music. That's part of what makes exercise much more enjoyable. So please set up your music now. I'll get started with demos, then we'll go through a warm-up, and then into the body of the exercise. For core strength, I don't like doing all mat work, so I've paired the exercises, 2 exercises per set. One is up and moving, and the second one is down on the mat. We'll work our way through it, see how it goes. All right, I'll start with our demos. Exercise 1 is an overhead lunge. For your overhead lunge, you're going to bring your weight straight up. Think about getting the arms as high as you can and pushing that weight away from you. Now, while you're doing this, you're going to make sure that you're solid through your core so that you're not allowing your rib cage to flare up and you're not allowing yourself to fall forward. From that tall standing position, everything locked in, we're going to alternate lunges, but always keeping that core set. The exercise that I've paired with that is a front plank with a reach out. So I'm going to give you 3 options for this. Going from easiest to hardest. We can come down to our half plank. And from here, reaching one arm out at a time, making sure that our hips and chest stay squared to the ground at all times. Option 2, we're going to lift the knees, extending, marching the arms back and forth. And option 3 is actually just adding a pause out at the top. 2 seconds out, and then pulling back in. 3 options, choose the one that works best for you. We're going to do 3 sets of 8 for each of those 2 exercises before we move on to the next 2. Our second set of exercises is a reverse lunge with a single arm press. So starting from nice and tall, braced through our core, we're going to lunge back and come up to press. Now, if you want to add a little bit of challenge with this one, you're going to come up to press with that knee lifted, but making sure that you stay stable through the core, not allowing yourself to fall to either side. We're going to do 8 one side, then 8 the other. Then we're going to pair that with a side plank, elbow to knee. Again, I'm going to give you 3 options for this. Option 1 is your side plank, bottom knee stays down, and we're going to pull elbow to knee. Option 2, we're going to come up to that full side plank, and we're just going to come up with the knee. And option 3 is that full elbow to knee. We'll go through 3 sets of those, and then we'll move on to our next 2 exercises. Our side lunge with the front press. We're going to come nice and wide through the legs. We're going to drop down, push out, come in, and up. We'll alternate sides, 8 each side, making sure that as you come down, your back stays nice and straight, okay? You're never letting yourself fall forward with the exercise. Our core exercise to go with that one is a walking plank. You can do this from the knees, or from a full plank position, making sure that as you push up and down, you're never falling out of that solid plank position. Our last exercise set is a chop and a side plank with a twist. For your chop, we're going to start feet just outside of hip width. We're going to drop down and press up. We'll do 8 one side, then 8 the other, really focusing down in through your core. And then our side plank with a twist. Again, you can do bottom knee stays down, under and open, or you can do from your full plank, under and open. Making sure always when you set up your plank that everything's stacked and we're braced through the core, not allowing your hips to sag down. All right, there's all of our exercises. We'll get started in a few seconds. We're going to go through a basic warm-up first and then get through the body of the workout. Set up your music, grab a drink. I'm going to take off my glasses now so I can no longer see you. But let's get going. Come and meet me at your yoga mat to start out our warm-up. All right, for our warm-up, we're going to start out in hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're going to work through our cat-cows, rounding the back up, dropping the head, and rounding the back down, lifting the head. Working through your full comfortable range of motion. Good, finding your neutral spine. Right arm, exhale under to rotate. Inhale, open. Exhale under. Inhale, open. 2 more. And let's switch sides. Exhale under. Inhale, open. One more. Good. We're going to go through some hip circles. Start with your right leg. I want you to pull the knee as far as you can towards the chest. Then push the heel as far as you can back. Rotate open, bringing that knee towards the elbow. And then back in towards the chest. And let's reverse that, bringing that knee out. Pushing the heel back and back into the chest. Let's repeat that. Heel goes back, knee to elbow, and in, and out. Heel goes back, and back to the chest. Let's switch sides. Left knee, same thing, starting by pulling that knee to the chest. Then we're going to push the heel back as far as we can. Knee towards elbow. And then back in. Then opening out. Heel goes back. Knee to chest. One more time. Heel goes back. Knee goes out. Into the chest, knee goes out, heel goes back, and back into the chest. Good. Now we're going to tuck the toes, push back to a downward dog, and I just want you to pedal out the heels here. Building tension in through the calves and the hamstrings, just walking it out. Good. Now let's step the right foot outside of the right hand to a nice long runner's lunge. Open up, close, step back, downward dog, step the left foot forward, nice long runner's lunge, open, close, step back, repeat, right leg, open, close, step back, left leg, open, close, step back. Good. Dropping those knees back down. And just to help you set your core right off the bat, let's do 3 bird dogs each side. So starting with the right arm and left leg, extending out from the body, making sure that you're braced through the core so that the hips and chest stay squared, not allowing yourself to rotate, and not allowing your back to fall into extension. So starting from here, pushing the right hand forward, pushing the left heel back, hold. Come on in, sweep the floor, right back out. Sweep the floor. Last one. And down. Let's switch it over. Left hand, right leg, pushing out, setting your core. Come on in, sweep, back out. In, sweep, last one. Good. Let's make our way to standing. And just 10 body weight squats to finish off our warm-up, and then we'll get started with the body of the workout. Feet hip distance apart, bracing always, hips go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, guys, we'll get started in just a couple seconds. Get going through the body of the workout. Grab whatever weight you need, set your music up, and we are going to start with our overhead lunge and our front plank with reach outs. We're going to do 3 sets of 8 reps, short break in between each set. Chances are I'll tell you more animal facts because I'm not a big fan of silence when there's a camera on me. My 6-pound medicine ball. The only reason that I happen to have this here is when there was a fire in Trenton a couple years ago, I brought up some of my own equipment, most of which I have given away since. This is the one piece that I still have. All right, guys. Starting with our overhead lunge, we're going to do 8 each leg, really focusing on pressing the ball as high as you can, keeping the hips squared to the front, and making sure that your ribs don't flare up, allowing you to go into that extension. All right, let's get started. I will try to count for you, but please count for yourself. My numbers are often unreliable and we may go at different speeds. Straight up, elbows or arms should be locked in right by the ears. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I said 8. We ended up doing 10. I told you my counting was unreliable. Come on down to your mat. We're going to do that front plank with a reach to the front, whether it be from the knees or from the feet. That's up to you. Knees and feet are going to be a little bit wider than they might normally be though, just to make sure that your hips stay stable. Let's find our spot. Ready? I'll try to remember it's only 8 this time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Short rest, not long. Then we're coming back to our overhead lunge. Now the whole point of these planks is anti-rotation, so keeping those hips locked and the chest locked, squared to the ground. So if you come to your feet and you're finding that you get a waggle through your hips, drop those knees down. It's a much harder exercise than people think it is. All right, let's find our position, nice and tall. Arms straight up overhead. And we're coming back 8 lunges each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last ones, 8. Nice job. I think I deserve a pat on the back for stopping us at 8 that time. Let's come back to our front plank. Front plank, reaching out in front, making sure that hips and chest stay squared to the ground. Let's get ourselves set. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last ones, 8. Nice job. Short rest. Then we're going to switch, then we're going back one more set, overhead lunge, plank with reach outs. People always come to me for core work because quite often in the rehab world, or the exercise rehab world, that's what people think they need. However, people also come to me for core work wanting to work on their sexy six packs. That's done in the kitchen. These are going to help you stabilize your back, stabilize your core, stabilize your body. It's cleaning up what you got going on in the kitchen, not in the exercise. Ready? Last set of overhead lunges. Straight up, lock everything in, and let's go. 8 each side. 1, hip steer squared to the front. 2, 3, drive the ball straight up. 4, Make sure your ribs stay locked in. 6, 7, one more each leg. That's it, 8. And now our final set of our planks with our reach. Set yourselves up, whether it be from the knees or the feet. Both work really, really well. Hard exercise, make sure you're doing it right. Hips and chest staying squared. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Done that set. Next, we're going to move on to our reverse lunge with single arm press and our side plank, elbow to knee. Another fun fact about wombats. A group of wombats is called a wisdom. Now a group of Trishes would be called just about anything but. We may have lots of wisdom about animal facts. That's about it. All right, for our reverse lunge with your single arm press, we're going to do 8 one side, then 8 the other. The side that has the weight in it, you're starting with the weight held at shoulder height, elbow to the front, and that's the leg that's stepping back. Again, hips are going to stay squared to the front, and as you come forward with each lunge, that's when you're going to press up. If you want to add that extra challenge, then you're going to come to a single leg stance. Really making sure that we're braced in through our core. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's switch sides. Stepping back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. We're coming to our side plank, knee to elbow. Now remember with this one, you can come to full plank or half plank with that bottom knee down. You can do knee to elbow, you can do knee up, or you can do full knee to elbow from full side plank. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's switch it over, other side. Lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Set 1 complete. 2 more to go. For any PSP management out there that might review this video, please note those of us who are on the slightly taller side would appreciate longer shirts. Let's set ourselves up. Starting again, lunge back, everything comes up, you're pressing up as you come forward. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch it over. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Come on back down to your side plank. Whichever version works for you, that's the one you're going to choose. Whether it be from knee or from full plank, that's up to you. Ready? Let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Switch it over. Other side. Same thing. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Set 2 complete. One more set of these, then we're going to switch it up to our next set of exercises. Starting with a reverse lunge, single arm press. Set yourself up, 8 reps each side. As you're coming forward, making sure you brace through the core, hips and chest, square to the front. And if you're coming up to that single leg position, think about pulling that toe up towards your knee. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch it over, other side. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Coming to our side plank. Let's get ourselves ready. Let's get ourselves set. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch it over, other side. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Done with those ones. We're going to switch it up. Next is our side lunge with the front press and our walking plank. For our side lunge, feet are starting nice and wide, and we're dropping side to side. As we drop down, that ball is coming out to the front. We're making sure that we're maintaining our nice neutral spine. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more each side. 8, nice job. For our walking plank, whether it be from the knees or from the toes, you're holding that solid plank position as you push up and down. Come on down, find your plank. We're coming from elbows to hands with each movement. Feet are a little bit wider than they might normally be, because again, we're going to keep our core stable. Let's go. Alternating hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. All right, we're going to come back to our side-to-side squat or lateral lunge, whichever one you want to call it, with that push to the front. Grab your weight, set yourselves up nice and wide through the legs, weight to the chest. Let's go. Sitting back into that squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. One more. 8. Nice job. Coming back to our pirate's favorite exercise, we shall walk the plank. Getting ourselves ready. Finding our plank, feet nice and wide. We're alternating which hand lifts. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Nice job. We have one more set of those, and then we move on to our last couple exercises. Setting ourselves up nice and wide, side to side. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 2 more each side. 7. 8. Nice job. Last set of walking planks. Find your way down to your mat. Setting yourselves up. Alternating which arm is lifting. Feet nice and wide. Hips stay stable. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Nicely done. Two more exercises to go. Our chop and our side plank with twist. Let's get ourselves ready for your chop. Remember, we're coming down and up, dropping to the hip and lifting over the opposite shoulder. Ready? 8 one side, then 8 the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Our side plank with a twist can be done from the knee or from the full side plank. Lifting up, top foot can be in front of bottom for stability if you need it, or you can stack the feet. That's up to you. But always, we start in that nice stacked position, shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip, nice and straight through the body. Ready? 8 one side, then 8 the other. Lifting up, under, and open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch it over. Other side. Set yourself up, same positioning. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Short break. 2 more times. Then we stretch and we're done. And more about wombats. I think it was 2 years ago, an Ig Nobel Award was won for research done about wombats. I will let you figure out what it was won for, but the Ig Nobel Award is given out yearly for scientific research that first makes you laugh and then makes you think. There's a lot of really kind of quirky research that's done that's won these awards. I highly suggest looking them up. All right, let's set ourselves up for round number 2. Dropping down, lifting up, making sure that you don't overextend going into an arch backwards. You really want to control everything through your core. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be 8. Too bad. Ready? Let's go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. We did 10 one side, we do 10 the other. Setting up our side plank, whether it be from knees or from feet, that's up to you. Let's set it up, everything stacked, elbows under the shoulder, lift off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch it over. Other side, same thing. Set it up. Lift off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. We have 1 more set of these to go. Then our workout's complete. Let's finish it off. Grab your weighted object of choice. Set yourselves up. I'm going to remember only 8 this time. But if I forget halfway through and do 10, you can still remember for yourself. You ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Setting up our side plank. Same as we did last time. Making sure we're stacked, shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip. Making sure that shoulder is over top of the elbow. And we're going to lift ourselves up, under, and open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch it over, other side. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Grab a drink, move yourselves around, and we'll stretch in a minute. Please do stretch, whether it be with me or on your own. Make sure that you cool yourselves down appropriately. Let's make our way to half kneeling. Rocking forward to bring tension through the front of that trail hip. Bringing that arm up and reaching over. Releasing from there. Let's switch it over. Opposite foot forward. Rock forward to bring tension through the front of the trail hip. Lifting that arm up and over. Good. Take a seat. Hands behind the back, pulling the chest open. Looking up over the right shoulder. Looking up over the left shoulder. Releasing from there. Laying back onto your mat, crossing the right foot over the left knee. Let's hug that in towards the body. Nice reclined pigeon. And from here, let's straighten the left leg, tension into the hamstrings, and just point and flex that toe. Let's switch that over, left foot crossed over right knee, hug that in, straighten to tension, and then pointing and flexing that toe. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. If you have made it through this whole video, I encourage you to let me know what your favorite animal is and why. Have an awesome day, guys. Stay good, stay kind, stay healthy. Ciao.